Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's one funny morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
It's such a small town. So if you're walking, people just be like, "Do you want to ride?" It's like they don't need Uber. They
what?
just have.
What?
They just pull over. They give you a honk, and they're like, "We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever."
That's called
our small
murder
town.
in New Jersey.
What's outside your Puerto Rico?
That's Stella! Yeah!
Hi, this is Amy Love from Ohio, and I'm here at the Outer Banks, vacationing with friends. This is currently what's outside my water door, enjoying time in the pool, the hot tub. So, here's your hostess, Dina Blizzard. Take it away, Dina.
Oh, that looks so beautiful. Good morning, everybody. How are you? How is everybody? Y'all, it's Friday. To the best of my knowledge, it's Friday. Good morning, New Mexico is in the house. That was a beautiful view. I know. Denise, thank goodness it's not 90 degrees or higher. Yeah, so rain is coming through. Everybody getting the rain leftovers. Hopefully everybody is safe and sound. I'm still laying in bed. I wish I was laying in bed.
What the hell's CT?
I'm eating some of Diana's breakfast bake, the French toast breakfast bake. Girl. I want her to make one every week. Thank you, Bonnie. So it's Friday morning. One of us is dressed to just sit around all day. And somebody else has an outfit on like she gonna go outside and run in the rain.
I am going
Now, I don't know if she just dresses like this and then just walks around in the morning, because that's what I would do.
I am going to run.
You're gonna run in the rain.
It's not going to rain the whole morning.
Who wants to tell her? Is Nikki still with you? She is delightful.
Oh, thank you. Tell them I got creamer this morning.
Nicole is not a monster. She got creamer and now she's fine. She can just said, "Hey, Nicole." Good morning, Missy. My light makeup is thanks to Missy Hall this morning, because she got me this cute little travel light. So now I can see my face. So thank you, Missy Hall. If I'm gorgeous, it's because of Missy. If I'm hideous, my name is Nicole. I think she heard me. Kelly, I'm whispering because every child in the house is still pretending to sleep. You look like Jacqueline, says her. Okay. Do you think I look like Jacqueline? Nicole likes to claim Jacqueline as her own. You know
Both
how
your
like
kids look like
my
me.
mom raised my kids. And Nicole wants to take all of the girls' beauty and be like, they look like their Aunt Nikki.
They look more like me than you.
And who do your kids look like again?
Nobody.
They're the whitest kids you've ever seen. Dom and Jan they got none of the dark jeans. Dom can tan up. Well, he's a lighter shade than you. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. We are celebrating Jacqueline's graduation this weekend. And by celebrating, I mean just hiding in the house together because it is disgusting outside. So the beautiful party I planned at the shore, I mean, it's going to be here. It's just going to be like you went to somebody's house and it rained all day, but farther away. Dom looks Italian. The hair. Dom don't have Italian hair. Have you met Italians? Do you think Dom has surfer hair? Dom don't have Italian hair.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. Dominic, get up. I feel like Italian hair is like curly, dark. That look. Good morning, Alejandro. He does have the Italian horn, so that does make him a little bit more Italian. I hope so, Duckworth. I know. Yesterday, the kids went to the water park. And I said, Jacqueline, I'm going to Venmo the money for you guys to all get in. She was like, okay, thank you. Later on, I said to her, I had to come back here to fix something. I said, Jacqueline, I'm going to send you some money. You can get pizza for everybody. She was like, Mom, I am killing it right now. I'll cover dinner. And I was like, what? I worked 4 times this week. I'll be able to cover dinner. And I was like, okay, what? I said, she goes, I already paid my rent for the month. I go, you know you have to pay it next month. She was like, I go, I know. She goes, I'm telling you, don't send me any money. I'm basically rolling in it. And I was like, okay, I think we have real different ideas of rolling in it, but cool. So then a couple hours later, we come home. She goes, do you think I can use whatever graduation money I get to pay off my parking tickets? And I was like, what was that? Well, I have a lot of parking tickets, but I feel like maybe I'll get some money for graduation and I can pay off my parking tickets. And I go, is that
Paying for her parking tickets?
That's what I said. I go, are you hearing what you're saying? Do you think that this is a good place where you just keep getting parking tickets and now any graduation money you get is just going to pay off the parking ticket? I said, you told me 2 hours ago you were rolling in it. She was like, I just meant that I had an extra $100. That's rolling in it. Are you rolling in it? According to Jacqueline, all you have to have is an extra $100.
Oh, then I've been rolling.
You've been rolling. You got 101.
I'm a baller.
Nicole's a baller. So, Brooke, can you hand me a glass, please? And then put some lemonade and ice and water in it. Thank you. I love you. Like one of the big, pretty wine glasses. She's ready to retire early, so Kendra. She's going to start tapering down to 3 days a week, then 2 days a week, and then retire by 2030.
What do you want?
Water, lemonade, ice. And if you have one of those little umbrellas.
What?
I have an umbrella. Yeah.
What's the ratio of water?
Half to half.
Half to half what?
An extra $100. Let me go tell my boss. I'm out of here. That's all you need.
Mom, what lemonade?
There it is. And then add some ice and then stick that in. Make it real pretty. You're doing a good job. Hello from rainy Cape May. I know. Today's going to be one of those like board game days.
Let's talk about the mummers.
So yesterday, so I don't know if you guys do this, but anytime it's summertime,
It always looks sweaty on here. It's the coffee.
anytime it's summertime, I look up all the festivals that are coming up. Free ones, there'll be beer ones that are $10 to get in. If there's a festival,
Why do
I'm
you look
going.
so much taller than me? What are you
Because
doing?
I'm sitting up straight, Nicole, and have great
We're
posture.
sitting. Oh, you gave me the low stool.
They're the same.
Mm-mm. Her stool's like this much higher. I see what she's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll fix you.
I'm like the Lucy.
No, that didn't work.
You know when Lucy used to make Ethel be like 10 pounds fatter than her?
No, how?
Did you know that?
What?
It was in her contract.
That Estel had to be 10 pounds?
Who's Ethel?
What'd you just say?
Ethel. Who's Ethel? You put like Esther and Ethel together.
I have this new gift where I take someone's actual name and I just modify it slightly, and then it's their new name. Like
Estelle.
Virginia, I kept calling her Victoria.
Wow. You know what? That's a sign of.
Extreme intellectual prowess.
All right, Lucy got a low-key brag. I have a brag. I beat my 7-year-old and his best friend at a 2-versus-1 Fortnite game. Lucy, that is bragging. If I could beat Dean at games when he was 7, I told everybody.
I love beating kids at games.
It is true, Sherry. So on I Love Lucy, Ethel Mertz in her contract, I forget that actress's name, had to be like 10 to 15
Get me a
pounds
pillow.
heavier
I can't deal with this.
than Lucy.
A pillow.
Mhm.
Dina's got me in the baby seat. So
I see so much of
which
Cousin
one's which?
Rose and Nicole.
am I I must be Lucy.
Lucy or Ethel?
And you're Estel.
It's Ethel.
I did that on
Okay,
purpose.
Vivian Vance. Mhm.
Who's Vivian Vance?
Estelle.
See, and then I'd call her Vivica. It's close enough.
Close enough. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I want that in my work contract at school. Like, can I be fatter than the teacher next door? And how do I keep those pounds on?
You know, do you see these dark circles? I wonder if they have anything to do with my current roommate, Lady Di.
Do you want to tell them about your roommate?
Let's talk about my roommate. So let's say you decide that you want to go to bed at a reasonable time, like 11.
It was 9:23 when I told you to come down and look at the
I
back
was
patio.
So
don't act like...
I don't want to talk about yesterday's
You
traumatizing
went-
day. Do you want me to bring it back to what happened
Sure, go ahead.
on the boardwalk?
Nothing happened on the...
So Dina made a schedule for yesterday. It had 5 things on it. Matter of fact, I'm going to...
Show it to him. Now listen, I like to plan. I like to know what the festivals are. They had a sandcastle contest yesterday, 9 o'clock.
It was outrageous.
I'm not saying we have to go. I'm just letting you know if you want to go.
God, how
It's
thirsty is your dog?
2 shores over. So I did that. I put together, said we can go do kites.
I can't find it, but I remember it. Here's what it said. So it starts at like 8 a.m. with sand sculpting.
Mm-hmm.
Then you tour Lucy.
We didn't do any of that.
Then you go to the water park. Now, this is all on the same day. Then after the water park, you walk to the boardwalk. And then I feel like there was another event. And then you end the day with the mummers. So I was like, Dina, that's a lot. Yeah, do you hear the dog drinking?
I have not found a
He hasn't
testicle festival.
stopped.
Did you know that there are testicle festivals?
What is that?
Are you listening?
So
Have
thirsty.
you ever heard of a testicle festival?
Dina, can we stay on topic? I feel like
This is on topic.
You can circle back to that.
We'll
Let's
always
talk about
circle
your
back.
fun day.
It's called a festival.
So, of course, I'm feeling very pressured because there's so many events on the schedule. But I said,
We didn't do
look,
any of them.
we're getting in very late the night
We didn't leave
before.
until 1 o'clock.
I'm just going to dip out of all the early ones. My kids can go to the water park.
Mhm.
We'll pick it up with the boardwalk, and then we'll do the mummers. So me and Lady Di go to the boardwalk as scheduled at 1 p.m. The mummers aren't until 7. Lady Di thinks we have to save our bench starting at 5. We need to save the bench for 2
Allison, there's
hours.
never a topic. That's teacher talk. We won't stay on topic. Go ahead.
Focus is what we say.
We don't have that.
Anyway, it was freezing. So Lady Di and I are shivering on this bench that we have to save for 2 hours because of the
Fine.
crowds. No
They're
crowds.
fine.
Guess what Dina decided to show up? About 6:15.
Let's talk about it.
She didn't do any of the events on the schedule.
First of all, I did the last one. So here's what happened. We had a pipe burst at the house. I got to get the painter in.
That happened like 2 weeks ago. Don't be
Yeah,
dramatic.
he's got to come fix it because I have renters coming in. Anyway,
By the time
had to come
Dina
wait
got
for the
to
plumbers.
Lady Di and I, we had icicles
the whole
forming.
time
We asked for
that
hoodies
they were in
and
Ocean
blankets.
City. This is what I get. Hey, can you get my sweatshirt? Can you bring a blanket? Can you also bring a bed, a fold-out bed, and a heating blanket? Can you get Jan's sweatshirt? Can you get Dominic's sweatshirt? Can you get Jacqueline's? Jacqueline doesn't want her sweatshirt. She
We're all
wants the other
freezing.
sweatshirt. Mom's sweatshirt is downstairs near the table. I spent
Just so you know, she spent at least an hour
14
looking for that
hours.
sweatshirt last night.
looking for sweatshirts. Diana's sweatshirt that she said was right out by the table was in a bag under a cabinet all the way in the back. She
Wait,
was
you
like,
found
"Why
it?
did-" She
You found
found
it?
it after an hour of looking.
She
But
was
then
very
she
upset.
yelled at me because I didn't get it. Yeah, Nicole, why were you cold? It wasn't that cold.
It was freezing.
It was there was a slight wind because you're by the ocean, but the air
It was raining.
is like 80 degrees.
And it was breezy, and I was not dressed for the occasion.
It's summer. The
Lady
occasion-
Di
the
did have
occasion-
snacks.
The
Of course
occasion
she
was
had
summer.
snacks. But we also ate an entire
Just for summer.
mango pizza. So that was a
There's
joy.
that. Mhm.
All right, but let's get back to the occasion. So now I have a chill. You know when you get the chill
Not
and you
chill.
can't get the chill out of you.
That's just old.
So we did see the mummers,
Okay.
and then we shivered our way back to the car. So of course, yeah, I was tired. And then Lady Di didn't want to go to sleep
Okay,
last
just so
night.
you know, there's also now the whole family's here, and the whole family brought in. It was a BYOP. Bring your own pet. Everybody got a pet. I had my 3 dogs, Nicole's dog, and a bunny. Now my other sister's coming. She has 3 dogs. They're not coming. And Natalia has a bearded dragon, also not coming, which I'm glad about. What are mummers? We'll show you. Nicole's got pictures. Well, my 3 dogs, who are giant dogs and also major hunters, are completely ignoring the rabbit. Do you know who's not ignoring the rabbit and who keeps jumping on the door to
You
go
don't
eat
put
the, just so we're
predators in the
clear,
same house with
he's
prey.
the same size as the rabbit, but he's trying to hunt it from the upstairs. And this is what Nicole's dog looks like right now, just at the top of the steps. Now, the rabbit is in the door that's cracked behind. Jan, you better go check that door's closed because I can see a crack in it. It's not. Jan,
It's quiet.
where's your dog? Yeah, it's quiet because he's eating a rabbit. That's the sound it makes when you eat a rabbit. Real quiet. Although I think still is a he in this scenario, yes.
No, Stella's a girl.
We can use whatever pronouns we want. She doesn't care. But this is it. This is the face.
She's just waiting.
This is the face of a predator.
She's cute.
All right, now pull up the picture so you can see everybody what a mummer is. Now,
All right, so
before you show the picture, I just want to
wait,
say
let's
this.
show this picture of me freezing, wrapped in a blanket on the
Look how
boardwalk.
beautiful Jan looks.
Of course she does.
She looks like she's in a Maybelline.
Look at that sky.
Jan, do you know what Maybelline is?
I know. I asked her why her lips look like that and mine didn't.
Yeah, because she's beautiful and they're 20 years younger than us.
All right,
Maybe
easy.
30. Anyway. Oh. So the city of Ocean City says we're going to have a mummers parade at 7. So now we're sitting there. They've been sitting there, I don't know, 14
Since 5.
hours
Since
waiting
5.
for this chair. Fine. They are not making any announcements about this member. It's a parade on a boardwalk in New Jersey.
I don't know
that's
that I call
really,
it a
really
parade.
busy. Yeah, I think parade was a stretch. When I think parade, mummers parade, I think there's a lot of different. So show them a picture of a mummer. So mummers are very Philadelphia. They only usually come out on New Year's Day.
And my
they're
kid
usually
said, "What's a
drunk.
mummer?" And I'm like, "What?
They're usually
What's a
drunk.
mummer?"
You can't
All right,
play the
so-
music. You can't play the music.
It's their music.
No, you can't play it.
Well, I can show them marching
You can show them marching.
until the guy gets right in front of me and blocks my view.
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
Right, kind of show it to TikTok too. See, there you go. There it
I've been
is.
standing there all day. That guy runs right out in front of me.
So
Blocks the whole thing.
So they're brigades. They're just legions
Here's
of
the lead mummer.
men who get together with costumes that their wives sewed
But they go like
while
this.
they were drunk, and they
They
have
mum.
they have a strut. It's called the mummer
The mummers.
strut. The
I know
mummer
I'm
strut.
not doing it right.
Okay. Yeah, you just bounce it. So they said there's going to be a mummers parade. So it's at 7
Oh, they're
o'clock.
in Rhode Island.
They probably are from New Orleans, but then Philly took it, drunked it up, and made it real drunk, and then now they do it.
And then Jason Kelsey did memorialize it in his Super Bowl speech.
There you go. Anyway, one set of mummers. That's it. Just one brigade, a fancy brigade. The Fralingers, I think. I don't know.
At one point, Lady Di was leading the mummers. Let me show that one. I said, go with it. Go with it.
The parade lasted
You're basically
12
leading.
minutes.
See her? The mummers behind her. And they're all walking. It was fun.
So yeah, it was lovely. But the whole parade was 12 minutes.
And how long did we wait? Approximately 3 hours in the freezing cold. So that took a lot out of me. So I tried to retire early.
9:23.
Yes, that's when you start relaxing. But how can anyone relax with Lady Di as their roommate? Who roomed with her in Nashville? I'd like to know
Andrea.
if they survived. And is
Right
Andrea
there.
on
Good
here?
time, Andrea. Right there.
All right, Andrea, then you understand. So even though Lady Di says she's going to bed, she will futz for a solid 2 hours. The best is the rustling of the plastic bags.
I used to make Stephanie room with her.
And the zippers and the buttons. It's like being in bed with a toddler. You know, when you give them those things that just, zip, knock, unbutton, Velcro.
So one time, me,
Andrea
Dean,
survived.
Stephanie, and Grandma were on the road. And we had adjoining rooms because I couldn't be in the same room as Diana because she just kept pacing and had plastic the whole time.
And I saw a bag of tortilla chips, full bag of tortilla chips.
Yes,
and I
got bags.
said, hey, can I have some? No, I don't want to open the bag. I said, but I really like some tortilla chips. She goes, take this. She gives me this crusty old Ziploc bag of old tortilla chips, which they're probably months old. And they were stale. And I said, but you have a brand new bag, right? She goes, I'm saving those.
Those are the new chips. These are the old chips.
I didn't rate the
Dirty.
new
She likes to
chips.
put the word dirty sugar. That's how she got dirty sugar because there was new sugar and dirty sugar. Mm-hmm. So how do you think it's going to work when she comes live with you for 6 months?
I'm not going to be sharing a room with her.
You will, though. Eventually, she'll figure out a way. She'll be like, Nikki, I don't want to mess that bed up. If you're going to mess this bed up, let's just mess this one bed up.
And then she likes, she's on the side with the light. The light is on easily till like 2 a.m. every night. So I finally had to put my thing on to block out the light and I still am not getting any sleep.
You travel with the things?
Yeah, of course.
You do?
Yeah, everybody needs it to block out the light.
Maybe it's the special candy I take.
And then I was also just freezing all night. And then,
Mm-hmm.
so I have this special dog blanket
Everything's special.
that Mom ironically gave to me to put on the furniture so the dog doesn't mess up the furniture. So at my house, I don't care, but when I travel, I bring it.
Is Pete Lee here? Hold on. I want to introduce you to Pete Lee if he's here. He's a hilarious comedian. He's probably barely woken up because he probably had a gig last night. Jen, can you go get a charger?
Yeah,
one of
phone's
the
about to
stack
die.
chargers and a charging cord? Because my phone's going to go dead.
Yeah, everybody wears with that thing, the sleep mask.
Is Nikki where die? Yeah, where die? Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Heather. Is everybody ready for their 4-month stint?
I'm ready. She just got to not be in the room with me.
Yeah, thank you, Janny B. No, Janny B.
Is there one over here?
Get the there's the stacked one. The just one next to Dean's bed. Mm-hmm. Nicole, you always have an eye mask.
Yeah.
I need the charger next to your bed.
On an airplane.
No, you just cuddle up with the person next to you.
Mm-mm.
Hey, I got a call from NBC. They want me to put me on a TV show about my barbecue. Oh, Grumpy Jeff. You have to let us know. We'll watch you. Di's going to go to Virginia Beach for 6 months. Yes. Thank you, Jan.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah. Yeah, Nicole, I got one in every room. That's the kind of service we
I
provide.
don't have access to that in my room, Diana.
I don't know why you say that. Just because she has that
She
side
has
of the bed.
everything. She's taken over.
My sleep mask has earphones in it, and I listen to sleep stories and music.
That's what I need.
This
Dina,
time,
put that in your. Send the link.
You all lull yourselves to sleep.
Send
like
the
this?
Amazon link in the chat. Is this a Zoom?
Hmm?
This isn't a Zoom.
I woke up and checked my email. Somebody ordered a Hussies on the Loose shirt around 2:30 in the morning.
That's when I do my best shopping. And then you get all excited when the box comes. You're like, I don't remember buying this.
Remind me, why is she moving in with Nikki for 6 months? Mooney.
Because I'm her favorite. She doesn't want to say it out loud, but we all.
A lot of people do the thing where if you have multiple children, that you move around every few months. So like 3 months with this kid, 3 months with this kid, 3 months with this kid. But then Mom was saying that, what if you have 4 kids and you only visit 2 of them? Then you're not the favorite.
People do that. It's a thing. They just go to the ones that they like.
That's what I mean.
Now, if your house is a dump, that is a real solid way to keep Lady Di away.
Or if you want to keep her Di away, make it a dump. You know what?
No, get a cat.
What? That's 2 in your face. She's allergic to cats. She would know.
Very
but
allergic to cats.
If you just stopped cleaning, she would be like, Dina needs help. I have to go stay with her
she
for
would
2
extend
years.
Her
Yeah, no.
I didn't know Dean Michael got here.
Mm-hmm.
When did he get here?
Mm-hmm. What if she stays longer than 6 months?
Then she will be put to work in the yard.
She probably already cleaned your entire yard. She doesn't sit down. I don't think her knees bend. I think she can't physically sit. Have you ever seen Mom sit down with a book?
A lot of people are upset that I'm not wearing a OneFunny. This is called a running hat. It gets all sweaty and gross.
We don't want that.
I have a OneFunnyMother
What?
hat. I just
what
don't
did
wear
I just
it to
say?
run
Because it was profound. What did I just say?
Something
what
about
if
her
she
knees
never
not
leaves?
bending.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Mom sit down and read a book? I don't think she
Define
reads.
book.
Maybe
guess
she
what
can't
I taught
read.
her last night?
What?
She didn't know what ChatGPT was.
She did.
No,
Is that
because
what she told you?
She said, is that an app?
Nicole,
Is that a website?
Don't you remember when
She's going to start ChatGPT.
Snoop Doggy dogged her entire essay for the newsletter?
Yeah, but she didn't know you could use it for real.
That was for real. It was in the newsletter.
But
And we
that was
took
just
this beautiful essay about Natalia being born, and we had Snoop Doggy Dog do it with AI, and she read it. We laughed hysterically, and then we put it out as a real newsletter, and it was the best newsletter we've ever done. And then she told you last night she don't know what just ChatGPT is. Diana could ride a bike around the block. No, she can't. Let's pick something else. Diana could take a walk around the block, come back and be like, Dina is not taking me for a walk in a year.
She did make a comment about how you don't take her to nice places. She said, Nikki takes me to nice places.
No, she takes you like on nice vacations or something.
No, her exact words were, Nikki takes me to nice places to eat, like where she gets her favorite nachos.
Yeah. And then I said, really? And then she goes, well, you took me to San Antonio and New York and here.
It felt like a pity. It felt like a pity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Di's got a real interesting perspective. I said, really, Diana? Because you have your own room upstairs. I said, do you have a room in Nikki's house?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, she does. And mine's on the bottom floor.
Yeah. And that's the only place she could go because she eventually not going to be able to do the steps. But she doesn't have knees. Honestly, Jan, have you ever seen Grandma sit down? No.
Yeah.
No. And relax.
Oh, no.
No. Okay.
Yeah, she's sitting down. She's doing a craft or something.
She's eating.
She's cutting a vegetable. She's frying an eggplant.
I'd like to put in an application to switch rooms for this evening so I can get some sleep. Who else could roommate with Grandma?
Dean. Dean's the only other person with a room.
She can sleep in the room with Dean.
She also does have a special code for merch. Yeah. She can literally go into the merch and she puts a special code or she calls Wendy and she just orders. Don't you remember? I made her a code. So she goes, how do I go and
get this code?
Get some of this stuff for she didn't say for free. How do I go and get this stuff? And I said, I'll set you up a code. You don't have to pay for it. Fine. So I set up a very special code for her, right? Christmas comes around. I notice ding, ding, ding. I go, what's all this stuff for? I'm getting Christmas presents. I said, this code is for you to buy a sweatshirt once in a while.
Wow.
She was buying you presents, Michelle presents, the kids. She's like, Jan's really going to like that. I said, this is not. Yeah.
Give somebody the code, give them the code.
Yeah.
Is that the same dog? So thirsty.
Nicole, they wait until we're live on the internet and then they all start drinking
That's
water.
the same dog. So thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Do you deny them water all day and then this is the only time they can get it?
Yeah, she was buying presents, steak.
Oh, yeah, her playing with the balls. She couldn't resist that either.
Mm-hmm. Are you using tan filler or are you ladies actually that tan?
There's a tan filler? Put it on. I want to see how much tanner I get.
Oh, a tan filter.
Filter.
Oh, it's Mom Cave. It's my girlfriend, Jen.
Is there a tan filter?
I imagine there's probably a tan filter.
Put it
But no,
on.
Jen, these are our real colors. We're different colors, I think.
A little tanner.
On camera, we look the same.
I know, that's weird. Wow.
But you're orange.
Kind of white up here.
You're kind of white.
My face,
Here.
that's called sunscreen. That's why my face is white. Everything else is tan. Taking care of my skin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Quote unquote buying it. Mm-hmm.
She's very generous. Remember the time she sent me a ceramic plate for Christmas all wrapped up? And then we FaceTimed and it was bubble wrapped and wrapped in, it was very heavy, like a brick. And she's like, I want to see you open it. So one of the kids had it and they're like, here, Mom goes, don't throw it. And they threw it and it hit me in the face. Was it you, Jen?
It was me.
Christmas morning, I had a black eye because I had a brick thrown in my face.
Did it break?
No, it didn't break. It was
just
very
knocked
heavy
you out?
ceramic. Literally, Jan's like, here, Mom. So Grandma watched me get hit in the face with this heavy ceramic plate and I had a black eye. That's a true story.
Janie, what's your favorite crazy story about your mom?
What? There are no crazy. I have a favorite crazy story about Jan when she was in second grade. So Jan came home one day with this letter from the teacher. And it said, we are...
Hold on, Jan, do you remember this?
No.
Yes, she does.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, we are in desperate need of a room mom. We currently don't have one. And unfortunately, we will not be able to have a holiday party unless we have a parent who's willing to volunteer as the room mom and coordinate the party.
How's this get funny?
Jan comes home with the letter and it says like, yes, I want to be the room mom and have the party, or I'd like to help out, but cannot take on the responsibility of room mom. So I clicked on the one I'd like to help out, but do not want the responsibility. Jan started to cry. And I said, what? She goes, well, the teacher told us without a room mom, there's no party. I said, Jan, it's too much. I don't want to do it.
Wow, you're
So
really
I-
generous, Mom.
I sent the,
Sorry,
I sent the
Jan.
letter.
I
Next-
would have done it. I
Next
was
day, I
everybody's
get a
room mom.
phone call from the teacher. Oh, thank you so much.
Changed your answer.
Thank you so much. If it weren't for you volunteering to be the room
We
mom,
would
we wouldn't
not.
be having a party. I'm like, huh? What's she talking about? Jan's like, I erased it. I was like,
Jan!
so Jan
High
said,
five! Jan's like, we having a party, lady, whether you
I
like
said,
it or
what
not.
in the hell? She said, she told us if nobody did it, we weren't going to have a party. So then,
Jan
so
solved
now
it.
I'm in charge. Do you remember? And I don't, some people are naturals. Like they're just good. They know the games. No.
Nicole,
not
you're
me.
a teacher. You've met 27 million room
This
moms.
was
Weren't
my
you paying
period of-
attention?
No, I'm like, you do it. Great. And it's always, so I made this gigantic pin the carrot nose on Frosty, which I hand drew. and
You'd
cut-
be great at this.
And then I found these real cheap foam cutouts from the dollar store with glitter glue. But I did go in and take pictures of all the kids and develop it. Anyway, it's the cheesiest ornaments and the cheesiest game, but
Was that the
We
only
threw-
time you were a
we
room
threw
mom?
ourselves a good party.
Were
but-
you ever a room mom after that?
No, that was towards the end of my stint as a stay-at-home mom. Remember, I went back to work after that.
I can't believe you got real overwhelmed about your one time as a room mom.
It wasn't just that. It was the fact that Jan was so sneaky and erased
I love it.
my
Can we tell the
response.
Oompa Loompa story? It's my
No,
favorite.
Jan's been traumatized. She still won't eat blueberries because
No,
of
I
it.
actually have gotten over my fear.
No, I eat blueberries.
You have to wait for Michelle to be on the show
To tell it
Are
appropriately.
you going to go live on Saturday? It may be the only time the three of us are all together in the same place at the same time.
Mm-hmm. No, Nicole has 2 kids. Nicole has Jan and Dom. Dominic, you liar! That was Jan screaming at Dominic, just the 2 of them.
For eating the biscotti.
And then Natalia is Michelle's daughter. So everybody, that's it. That's how it checks out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Being a room mom was more overwhelming than teaching.
There's just a lot of pressure from the kids to make it fantastic, which I'm pretty sure I made it fantastic. I really don't remember much about it, except for the foam ornaments and the pin, the carrot nose, because I actually kept that and used it in my classroom for years.
Go say hi to your mom. Have me see.
Dean, I like your short hair.
Thanks.
When'd you cut it?
Not too long ago.
It looks good.
I feel like every time I go to bed, I wake up and I'm Italian. That's doing a lot of height to my head.
Ronaldo. Hello from the Philippines. Hey, Ronaldo. Gomatico.
I'm pretty sure you didn't say that right.
I think Ronaldo was like, wow, you did a great job. Mm-hmm. Wait, speaking of blueberries, Jan, one day, this had to be, I don't know if it was during the pandemic or pre-pandemic. That's a French toast bake. It's good. Take it out. I was eating blueberries one morning on the morning show. Right?
Mhm.
Just minding my own business. A woman here at some point was
Dared
like,
you?
can you please stop shoving blueberries in your mouth? I am tired of watching you.
Ooh. Fighting words.
And normally if people get a little sassy, I'll ignore it. But there's something about it. And she kept saying it. And I was like, you know what? Suzanne, I don't know her name. I started shoving them in my mouth and counting them. I go, I wonder how many I can shove in my mouth. Dean was there. And we started.
So you started angry blueberry eating? That's a...
And we started shoving and counting. There was like 36 in there.
Wait, you put them in your mouth and you spit them out and count them?
No, we were counting them on the way in.
It's
You don't have to
active.
count them on the way out. That'd be a lot harder.
It's active counting.
Yeah.
Did you show her that you could
Oh,
eat
I
all
did.
the
I was
blueberries?
eating them and counting. I was like, 24.
So you weren't swallowing them?
No,
Just
Nicole,
letting them
that's, have
pile
you
up?
played How Much of This Can You Stick in Your Mouth before?
What's that game called?
How many blueberries? can
No,
you
that's
stick
not
in
what
your
you
mouth?
said. You guys heard it. What was the game called?
Marshmallows.
You said something like, have you played How Much of This Can You Stick in Your Mouth? Game. I don't think
That's not. Why you make me say that?
Can you turn that into a little snip?
Oh, my mom. Why
Haven't
you
you
make
played
me
the
say
game?
that? She
How
played
much-
that game. Jill said, I bet she played that game. That's what Jill said. Jill coming in.
How much of that can you fit in your mouth? Game. No, I haven't. I'm a teacher. I haven't played that game. I guess comedians play games like that.
Why you make me say that? Just so you know, why you make me say that is just going to be the new saying for, when you say something wrong, you just blame it on somebody else in the room. Why you make me say that?
So how many times have you played that game? At least once. Interesting.
Anyway, Nicole. Dean, can you go? Jan, can you go find
It's
out
odd that
if
Mom's not
Diana?
awake.
I know she was awake. Can you go find out if Diana will be joining us for the morning show?
No, she's sleeping like a baby because she went to bed at 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you should probably find Stella.
Dean, could you let?
She might have a lucky rabbit's
Ellen
foot
know
by
she has
now.
to go to another room because it's a whole nother conversation. Oh, we can hear your whole conversation on the internet. You might just want to go to the front room. Sorry. I wasn't sure if what you were saying was private.
Yeah.
Or go into that room now.
A lucky rabbit's foot.
Mm-hmm. So what's on the agenda today?
Is it still lucky if you actually actively rip it off the rabbit?
So today, wait, what did you say? It says,
that
I got
would
you,
make a
Nikki.
good
I'll
shirt.
post it later in the supporter
Oh,
group.
she's making the snip
Oh.
that says, have
You
you,
know,
ever
Alejandra,
played?
Nicole's not in charge.
Just so you know,
So.
I'm going to have to go on Lady
You probably
Di's phone.
shouldn't. No one should be taking any direct orders from Nikki.
They've already, did you all put in your request for Vegas? Bree and I would like a running list. She is, she does have a G for gorgeous. Though,
I'm Nicole with the 2 L's. Hey, listen, if there's enough Nicole on the trip, we'll have a whole group of Nicoles,
Ooh.
a whole group of Michelles.
All right.
I don't think there's any Dinas. I'm in my own group.
You could have a group of D's.
I don't have a group. I bebop now. This is just too many people.
All the D's? You don't want a group with all the D's?
No.
You could have big D's and little D's. No.
You think you're so funny.
Did we tell the joke about the 2 Doms?
Your humor is like a middle school.
Yeah, exactly.
I did teach 5th graders.
Yeah.
No, this is a true story.
All right, what has Diana said?
She said she's coming.
And you believe that you just took
Well,
that?
she just got out of her bed. So.
Yeah, she's tired. She went to bed at
She's
2
not.
a.m. And also, guess what else she does? Snores.
Bro, how did you...
I almost recorded her, but I always think that's rude when you record people snoring. So I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I just mentally recorded it in my head.
Yeah, you seems to be doing a lot of delegating recently. I'm just wondering, when you signed up to be a line leader and you show up, are you going to just delegate that to somebody and then just do it? You're like, you know what, Shikendra, you're in my group. You're the leader.
I
So
will
now
say
everybody
this.
report
I've
to
had a lot of
Shikendra?
training in leadership. And the mark of a strong leader is to
Delegate.
learn how to delegate tasks and also to provide other people leadership
So
positions.
Shikendra, you're the line leader now, just so you know. She's like, what?
Oh,
Have I been
15 people,
promoted?
I will have 15 roles.
Mhm.
15 jobs. I'll already have those pre-scripted, so be ready to get your job for the weekend.
She's like, now, one of you will be fanning me in the group. You're in charge of just...
I do like to have people carry my things. There might be a bag holder.
Oh, look who's not dressed at all.
Look who doesn't have dark circles under her eyes because she got a good night's sleep.
I got dark circles.
Yeah, everybody's leader. You're a leader. You're a leader.
Oh, Sarah's
Michael's here.
Wow, she
I've
is.
been waiting for him.
Nobody greeted me that way.
He
She
just,
walked right by us.
oh, I saw you too.
Oh,
I
dear.
didn't see Michael.
Mhm.
I love that grandma was like, ugh, my 2 daughters.
My firstborn grandson, isn't he handsome?
Oh, a caboose. Did somebody write caboose? Yes. You always need a good caboose.
That's Joe. Joey Joe is our caboose.
If you want to be the caboose. in my
Someone,
line.
Sarah said somebody got some good sleep, Di.
Mhm.
Sarah, does Merla sleep until
Is
4 in the
Sarah coming to
afternoon?
Vegas?
I was upstairs.
I asked her
on my
to.
phone.
Sarah, I would allow you to
I
be
was
one of
upstairs
my
on my
roommates.
phone.
She'd allow you to carry her
Michael,
things,
there's no
Sarah.
maple syrup.
Was she carrots or lettuce? I forget.
She is Sada. Salad.
Salad.
Sada.
I'd like salad in my room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shut off my sleep.
If you could get carrots to go, this would be.
Oh, I told Carrot and Salad about it. I don't know if they're coming. She is not locked in yet.
You just got to do it.
Does Dominic
What
get
if-
the same
What if
greeting?
Merla came? Merla should come.
Sarah, send Merla. She would love it. But her whole, you know,
You could be
Merla's part-
roommates. You could be roommates with
Merla's
Merla.
got a singing group at the church. She can bring all the ladies from the singing group.
Merla should come. See that?
Tell Merla to bring her eye mask and her sound machine.
What?
Did you know that you do a little bit of snoring?
I was going to ask you if I snore.
You were gonna ask.
Because
Because I snore.
sometimes, you know how I wake myself up and I'm thinking, was I just snoring?
Yes, you were.
Yeah, well, I was sleeping.
Yes,
on,
Shakendra,
I was
of
sleeping
course
on
she
my
is.
back last night. I came downstairs and I know you stayed up in the room, but I came down and I had some like delicious
Pie.
key lime pie and also
What time?
chocolate. Well, when you were here, I mean, what
Oh,
was it like
yeah.
9:30, 10? Maybe it was later, 10, 11.
When I was trying to sleep.
So I had some cake, which, I shouldn't eat before I go to bed. So I had to sleep. Do you see that extra pillow? I was sleeping sitting up on my back. So I think that's when it happens. If I'm on my side, I don't
That's
think
not
it
good.
happens. But when you're on your back, because your mouth opens up and then you hear all the.
I don't know. I couldn't really sleep with the light on till 2 a.m.
Diana,
You
why
put
are
your
you
mask
torturing her?
See that?
not
I put my
torturing
mask
you.
on, so she felt like the light.
She
could be
did
on
snore
her.
in Nashville, said Andrea.
Yeah, see?
Mm.
It's because when I eat late,
Well, don't eat late.
well,
It's
if you don't
easy.
eat all day and then you go out at 7 o'clock for dinner.
Wait.
Mooney said, I snore and fart, but I apologize in the morning. Did you apologize?
Oh, no, I wasn't sure about the snoring, but now that it's confirmed, I'm sorry.
What about the fact
I'm
that you
sorry.
wouldn't give me any chips from the chip bag?
You
Oh,
wouldn't
no.
give her a good chip?
No.
A clean chip?
There were chips down here open. She wouldn't come down. She did not come down. You know, when we
Shivering.
got back from...
Ty gave me a pair of her workout pants.
Yeah, and she wanted to sleep in them.
Wait,
Then I wasn't allowed to sleep in them because they're for working out, not
not
sleeping.
sleeping, you dirty. Judy, I love how she preaches beans, but then she just eats candy.
She also ate half a
And
pizza
cake.
last night. I don't know why she's claiming that she
I
didn't
did
eat
not.
all
It was
day.
2 pieces because we double cut it. And
Do you
I had
remember the
4
macaroons
pieces.
that we also ate?
Oh, they were good.
And the
Man,
ice cream.
They were the best.
But
we shared.
You didn't
we
eat all
shared.
day.
She didn't eat all day.
No, not
Well,
yesterday. I'm
Then
saying
technically,
when Jen
then
brought-
I didn't eat all
But
day
I did.
either. I'm starving.
No, I'm talking about when I'm out. But yesterday I did eat late. Now, which was, but I wanted to taste it. It was
Steak
good.
Diane, she did write workout on them, so I couldn't sleep in them.
Mhm.
Everything is labeled. But
We
guess
had
what
a
she
good
did?
time.
She wore non-beach sneakers to the beach.
Because I was on the boardwalk.
She kept
They
tripping
were
over
not-
her feet.
I didn't put my beach sneakers on.
Oh wait,
Everybody
were they
asked
the
me,
boardwalk
"What?"
sneakers?
Your beach sneakers are not boardwalk sneakers?
Well, no, I didn't
You
wear
should
the
probably
beach
label
sneakers.
those
I didn't wear the beach
because-
sneakers
How
yesterday.
close do
I
you
wore
have to
mine.
be to wear a beach sneaker? Because you were within
You were on the
100
beach.
feet
I had
of
to
the
be
beach.
on the beach.
So
They're
you,
beach.
if you decided to go to the beach, you'd have to
Well, you know
change
what?
sneakers
Look,
like Mr. Rogers right by the
those Nike sneakers
entrance.
are really worn and they're not good support. I'll tell you, I got spoiled with those Hokas. I said to Nikki, I wore my other sneakers yesterday, and they don't compare to my Hokas.
the beach shoes,
I got to get more Hokas.
and then right all
You're
over
gonna
them.
need like 20 pairs of sneakers. Just
Only
label
on the
them.
actual sand, Leslie. If you tried to wear a beach sneaker, not on
I
sand,
put
it
those gray
disintegrates.
sneakers on yesterday because I had the
Mhm.
white pants on.
I
didn't
was
wanna
in
wear the
sandals
black
and she
ones.
was in sneakers. She's like, these are so uncomfortable. I
They
said,
are.
They
They
weren't
weren't good. I
sneakers.
said to her,
They're not they weren't the beach
They weren't
ones.
no, the
They
beach
weren't the
ones,
boardwalk ones.
They-
Which ones did you have on yesterday?
Boardwalk
The gray
sneakers.
ones. I
Nicole,
think
you're
they're
so
Nikes.
dumb. It
No,
says
they weren't
boardwalk on 'em.
boardwalk.
Nicole, they say boardwalk.
They hurt
on
her
them.
feet.
I didn't get that. Did you see my ball
I wonder
picture?
if it gets real specific. 9th Street sneakers, 8th Street sneakers, and she just changes them.
Did
Please
you
stop hitting me.
Did you see the picture of me and all the balls, the beach balls?
Yes, you and your balls. Yep.
Yeah. And did you notice, Nikki? They all said beach on them. Because somebody said, "Did you get your marker and write beach all over them?" They
The
already-
balls had beach on
They
them?
had beach. It said beach ball.
Oh, you should have bought one instead of just played
That's
with
true.
all
Jan,
the
go
balls.
get a Sharpie. We're gonna write grandmom on her forehead in case she forgets.
I could label her clothes. Mom, do you remember when I went through that stint and I sewed an N on all my clothes
Yes.
like Laverne from Laverne
Yes,
and
I
Shirley?
remember.
I remember when you were young.
She was
and
in
you
high
wanted
school, Jan, just so
designer
we're clear.
clothes, and you didn't always have them, so you would get the labels and put the labels in the clothes to make them.
That's called
Jan,
being
did
poor.
you know
that they were
how
designer
resourceful your
clothes.
mom was? She would take designer, old, grimy, like designer stuff that the grandma bought at a yard sale, rip off the label,
Not a yard sale. Well,
sew it onto a
sometimes
pair
flea
of
markets.
Jordache, or what is you probably put the Jordache thing
Things,
on
yeah,
like
she
a
put.
Levi's jean.
Yeah.
I think I had myself a Z Cavarici.
Oh yeah, remember
But
that?
Z Cavaricis were so specific, and I think you put it on a regular pair of jeans because they were like Zubaz pants. Who said Zub? You know what Zubaz pants are?
What?
Zubaz pants.
Oh,
Oh,
wake up.
this.
Yeah,
Arsenio
Mom, this
Hall.
is a really good what if.
What?
What if something of yours just happened to fall off the boardwalk and you had to go into the beach to get to retrieve it? Would you just,
But you didn't have your beach shoes.
you'd have to crawl and
I'd
not
say-
actually walk on your feet?
I said one of you to go get it.
I didn't
We
have
don't
my
have
beach
our beach
sneakers.
shoes. We are beach shoes on. Be gone. I still have my Z Cavarici leather jacket.
Oh,
Angie,
that's you were
basically
big
have
time.
$1 million.
See, Cavarici made leather jackets. I just
didn't
remember
know.
the pants.
We had no idea.
Oh, that's rich people's.
I remember
That's
when
rich
you all
people
were
life.
buying those the brown leather bomber jackers. Aviation.
Everybody
We weren't.
had a
Not
bomber
us.
jacket.
Oh yeah, the thrift
Michelle
store.
had a Matrix jacket, remember?
Michelle always got the good
She
stuff.
had
the
like
oldest one.
shoulder
Thrift
pads. And no, she got a job. She had the big shoulder pads and she had like a Matrix jacket. She had a giant
Was the
rifle.
Matrix
in there.
Oh, the
even-
leather. the
No,
big
it didn't
leather.
come out at the time, but I'm just saying it was like the long, like they wore in the Matrix.
Right.
She
The
was
leather
pre-Matrix.
jacket.
They actually took style tips
Remember
from
when
her.
she bought the
They
fur
did.
coat? Remember when she bought the fur coat? It was like, oh, I don't know.
Michelle always had champagne taste.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh my God, I remember that store.
What?
The merry-go-round.
So what's the plan for today?
Yes.
Well, Kimberly,
Don't
there
ask.
is supposed to be a blues and barbecue festival that we're going to go to, but I'm sure it's getting rained out. And we were also supposed to go kayaking, rained out.
Oh, that was
I
actually on. That was also there for yesterday.
Kayaking.
Thank
Nicole,
you.
that was an old
Sand
agenda that had been moved
sculpting.
around.
Wait,
We were
wait.
waiting for
She
Dean.
filled every
We were
minute.
waiting for
Sand
Dean.
sculpting.
No time to eat or use
Tour
the bathroom.
Lucy. Water park.
Oh, Lucy, I forgot
Kayaking
about
as
mummers.
An
That was
Airbnb
yesterday.
host, I like to just inform people of the activities that are happening.
We could still do
We
Lucy
can go
today.
or not
Lucy's
go.
indoors.
I've already been inside Lucy. I was just
But
there
I
last
run
year.
a very, very busy tour company, Nicole, and this is how I like to plan things.
Let's talk
And
about
all of the people that have been on my trip understand. They're like, you know what, Dina does a
They
good
do.
job of planning.
Mom, how much of the
yes,
of those
Jeremy.
activities
It's
did
this whole
Dina
weekend.
do?
Oh, she didn't do any of the activities. No, she was
Why?
working. She was working.
Thank you.
She was working. She was in.
Did you want to be in a house that's going to fall down because of one of the
No.
papers?
She waited for everyone to leave and then was like, "Oh, you guys go. I'll
Nicole,
meet you
he
there."
could've-
waiting for the
It,
painter.
it was the
I'm waiting
painter.
for-
I had to call him the night before. I love that you think that my big day off is me hanging out waiting for the painter to show up. Mm-hmm.
It's funny. I don't.
We had a good time
See any
yesterday. It
painting
was a
going
long
on.
day. I didn't get any sun at all, Nick.
You know what? You're going to room with Mom every
I
time
didn't
you
get-
come.
Look, I didn't
I'll be
get
like,
any-
no. Aunt
None.
Mickey wants to room with Grandma.
No, the best was Mom was covered from head to toe with fabric,
That was.
and then we got home. She goes, "Do you think I got tan?"
No, I said I didn't get any tea.
You were covered.
I was
Every
afraid.
inch of your body was covered.
I didn't put on sunscreen.
She
so
goes,
I
"Well,
was
not my
afraid.
hands. Let's look at your hands. Are your hands tan?"
No.
Nicole, Mom has
Nothing's
never been
tan.
tan in her whole life.
There wasn't a lot of sun. There was a lot of clouds. It was cold on that boardwalk.
Okay. Anyway, everyone, we have to go. It's Friday. Have a lovely weekend. On Monday, we'll be back at our real houses.
Yeah, that's
Boring. Diana has dedicated herself to coming to do the morning show every morning for the rest of the summer. So we're
She
super
has.
excited
I
about
gotta go
it.
to church. I gotta go to church.
You can go to see the Lord before you come. The show doesn't start till 8:30. Your mass.
That's when mass starts.
No, mass is at 7.
Well, there's one. I don't know if they still have that. There was a
Yeah,
7 at
yeah,
St.
yeah,
Maria
yeah,
Goretti.
yeah,
There
yeah.
used to be a 7 at St. Maria Goretti,
Yeah.
and then the 8:30 at St. Teresa's.
There you
I
go.
don't know
They do.
if there's still a 7.
Of course they do. There's old people. There's a 7
Yeah,
o'clock
but they got
mass.
rid of a lot of masses.
They
You know what I'm
didn't.
saying?
You'll find one. All right, everybody. Well, have a great weekend. We will see you on Monday. And like Andrea and Judy from Saskatoon said, do something nice for yourself or others. And thanks to Nicole and Di for joining us.
That was nice.
And Mom, Nikki says that you can move in with her starting September 1 and stay for 8 months.
She loves me. We had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
We did have a good time on the boardwalk.
And we got to go back to that place.
But
for
Mom
those
said
macaroons.
Nikki said if you move in, the only stipulation is you have to sleep in the room with her. That was her stipulation.
No.
So
She has a
we'll see
nice
how that
room
goes.
I was
downstairs.
going to say.
We'll
there's
see
a
how that
separate
goes.
room.
So that's it, everybody. Have a great weekend, blessed weekend. We'll see you Monday morning. Thanks for watching. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny